Welcome to CrashMagic. In this video we've got the story and card trick of Mr. King's Tapestry. This is a really nice presentation of a classic effect that was devised by the magician and writer Richard Vollmer. After my performance of it, I'll go through exactly how this trick is done in the tutorial, so if you like it, you can learn it. Mr. King was a very wealthy art collector and had an amazing collection of paintings, sculptures and pottery. But he'd always wanted a tapestry, and so he commissioned a weaver to make him a bespoke tapestry of his own design. And this is the design that Mr. King wanted. So as part of the design he wanted a big K for King. But he was also aware that valuable art theft was on the rise, and so he raised this concern. The weaver though reassured Mr. King that he could incorporate a very sophisticated security system into the tapestry so that it could always be identified as belonging to Mr. King. Now, many years later, while Mr. King was on holiday, the unthinkable happened. A thief broke into the villa to steal the tapestry. They pulled it down from where it hung and folded it up so that they could carry it more easily. Now, if you were here, you could choose exactly how this tapestry was folded. Maybe you'd want it folding this way to start with, and then maybe folding in this way, and then maybe you'd want it folding down, and then maybe we could fold it in here, and then in this way, and then maybe one last fold this way, like that. Mr. King was of course distraught when he found out that his tapestry had been stolen and immediately set to work trying to find it. He eventually tracked it down to an antique dealer's shop that the thief had sold it to, where it was now on display in the window. Mr. King went into the shop and explained to the owner what had happened and that the tapestry was his. The owner was very sympathetic, but asked Mr. King was there some way he could prove that this was his tapestry. Mr. King explained that for one, there was a big K embroidered into the tapestry, but also that at the time of making a clever identification system had been added, so that if the tapestry was ever folded, when it was unfolded, there could be no doubt that it belonged to Mr. King. That was the performance then of Mr. King's Tapestry, and here is the tutorial. This one is really easy to do and it's self-working. You just need 16 cards to start with. You need the 4 kings, of course, and then 12 other cards. Now I always use the 4 tens, the 4 jacks and the 4 queens, but any other 12 cards will do. Now I had them set up ready to lay out in the face up, face down formation, but I'll show you exactly now how you lay them out at the start of the trick. So you need 2 kings in this row next to each other and 2 kings in this row at either end. I'll fill in the other cards so it's more clear where those kings exactly are. So the rest of the cards can go in any order, it doesn't make any difference. So there we've got our 4x4 grid of 16 cards. As you can see, we've got, if the spectators here, then you have your 2 kings here on this row next to each other and 1 king either end of this row here, and as I say, all the rest of the cards, it makes no difference where they go. You then need to turn over some of the cards to make the K shape, so you turn over all of this first column here and these cards here. So here's your K in your tapestry. Now if you follow the same story that I used, of course when the thieves break in and they pull down the tapestry and they fold it, you can, as I say, get your spectator to choose exactly how they want the tapestry folded. Now they have to fold in a whole side at a time, but apart from that it is free choice, so they could, if they want, start here and fold this side in. Just make sure that they fold all the cards in if you're going to let them handle the cards. They could then fold this side in as well. So again, you would turn all the cards as if you were folding a tapestry. Then maybe we could fold up this way, and again up this way. Maybe fold this over here, and then one more fold like so. So there's our folded tapestry. So then of course when Mr. King goes into the antique dealer to claim his stolen tapestry, you can show that the identification system that was put onto the tapestry when it was folded meant that when it was unfolded, all the kings would be face up, and this is totally self-working. So give this one a go and see what you think. Well, that's the end of the video, and if you like this one, please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments, leave them down below, and see you soon.